Alright, so we're back with day 4 of one meal a day, replacing breakfast with a bulletproof type of a drink. This one's 3 shots of espresso and half, with 2/3 of a tablespoon MCT oil and then a tablespoon of ghee. So a little bit different every day. And I did a little bit of grocery shopping earlier this morning. Picked up some really good stuff. $9, pretty decent deal. 33.8 ounces, and it's non-GMO and all that organic and everything. So pretty good find. We also got a bunch of greens, but I'll do a separate video of that later. I want to get my coffee going, and I'll check back in with everyone later. Okay, so we went to the grocery store earlier. One of our favorite places to hit up is Grocery Outlet. It used to be called Amelia's. It's one of our favorite places to go because they get really cool things in there, like uncured pancetta. And this we paid $1 for. Uncured, nitrite-free hot dogs, which, they're hot dogs, so hot dogs are hot dogs, but they're supposed to be more, I guess, real-ish ingredients. We did pick up, other kinds too. We got Oscar Mayer and Ballpark, both of them no nitrates. Big bag of mozzarella part skim, but we're gonna add cream cheese to it. We're making cauliflower fathead pizzas later on, deep dish probably. It's 2 pounds, $4, $4.99, $5. We end up going to the grocery store maybe 2 or 3 times a week, especially since we're really big on eating salads. And you can buy a big thing of lettuce, but most of the times you end up throwing away a handful of bad stuff each time. And you end up, I think, throwing away a lot more when you buy it in big boxes. We just get these, littler ones, and since we go frequently, we can go and get, they're reduced off, and they'll actually give us $1.50 off on this one and $2 off on that one. These are originally like $3.99 or $2.99 each anyway, so you're gonna throw out a couple pieces if you bought it fresh or cheaper. And we're doing this on a budget, so some portobellos. Later on this weekend, I think we're gonna do chicken franchise, which I have some zucchinis as well we picked up over there for 99 cents a pound. Onion there. The mushrooms are only $1.50 for portobellos. Cucumbers, English cucumbers, 2 for $1. It's a really good place to go to. They estimate that we saved $60. Probably not true, but we did pick up this there, avocado oil for $9.99. So super cheap. Something else we didn't pick up at Grocery Outlet, but we did pick up at Big Lots, which you guys could probably still get if you have one locally. For $12, we got 102 ounces of coconut oil, which we use for frying. And there was a couple other things that didn't really bring out. Butter, obviously everyone goes out and gets a couple pounds of butter when they go out. I got cream cheese I left in, hummus. But at the end of the day, all this stuff we spent $40.90 for what I showed you, plus several other things. We got lemons, their little small basics, the cucumbers and zucchini, goat cheese. But all you guys can find good ways to save out there, because there definitely is. And don't be afraid to buy this stuff. So yeah, this was what we ended up doing this morning and what we ended up picking up. This will take us a couple more days. There's still some other stuff we need to do. Pick up a couple more pieces of protein for the freezer. We don't have any chicken right now. We pretty much just have beef and pork. We've been eating beef and pork, so we want to switch it up a little bit. We might be doing wings this weekend, and like I said, chicken franchise. A little bit of coffee left to go. I wanted to share this with you guys, and I'll check back in later when I'm hungry. Alrighty guys, so it's about 7 o'clock, and I'm getting ready to drink my Kombucha, and I actually got some more stuff in the mail today. We're gonna see, they sent me, I think, like 2 packets of Truvia. Some coupons, I think. Yeah. See if I try these out. Not too big on the alternative sugars. I got this off of their Instagram, so So if you go on there, I'm sure you can find they like have an offer for you know, the free things, they mail it out to you. But yeah, I want to share that real quick, and then like I said, I'm going to be drinking my Kombucha, so I'll also pour that then. So I'm actually getting pretty low on it, and I think I'm going to be pulling out my other jar of it later and testing it for the sugar content, and I'll record that too. Yeah, because I'm pretty much all out of this one. And I think last time I checked it, it was still pretty sugary. I was guesstimating about 2 or 3 more days, and it's been 4. So it's a good time to check it again. Like I said, I usually brew mine depending on the weather. If it's colder, I actually brew it to 11, 12 days. It's been getting a little bit warmer out. We get a hot day, a cold day, a hot day, a cold day. So I'm thinking it's probably going to take about 10, 11 days. So I'm going to check on that in a little bit. Drink this up, and I got a big salad I have planned for myself tonight. Avocado, some turkey and goat cheese. I'm going to make some little spirals. I'm going to put salami on it too, because I already calculated the macros, and it's looking still kind of low on the protein. I think I had 15 grams net carbs for it, but it's a salad, so I mean those are all low glycemic carbs anyway. So yeah, I'll drink this and make my salad and then come back and check in. Alright, so I'm back. It's about 8 o'clock and salad time. Big bowl of greens. I actually eat my salad in 2 bowls because I like a lot of greens, but also like a good amount of veggies. I'll check back in after I eat. There's a lot of stuff in here, greenage and stuff, but it's actually still net. I think it was 16 carbs net. I did add some salami to it that I have to add into my Fitness Pal still. I've added salami into my little turkey pinwheels. I got a whole avocado, some cucumber, onion, carrot, some olives, egg, little bit of tomato, and like I said, a decent sized bowl of greens. Then I made myself some dressing with avocado oil I just picked up, and apple cider vinegar, garlic, onion, a little spice, cayenne, and salt, pepper, simple seasoning. So yeah, I'll have to recalculate my macros, eat the big salad, which is always a favorite thing for me, and I'll check back in. I'm not sure, like I said, I know this is going to be low on my fats and on my protein for the day, so I might come back in and make something else, but not really sure. We'll see how I fare with this, and if anything else, I can check in tomorrow. Okay, so we're gonna do a little, I guess not really an experiment, just a reading on my new batch of Kombucha. I have a hydrometer here with a meter on there that tells me the sugar. What I need to do is get 100 milliliters, because 100 milliliters will fit in there, of the fresh Kombucha. Just put this in. See, it's right there, just under 4, probably like 3.5. So yeah, this stuff's fine. No sugars in here really, very little bit amount. This is with the newer SCOBY. Got a big SCOBY in there, but it's actually a young SCOBY. So this is kind of actually a bland batch. They don't always come out perfect. It's a newer SCOBY. A lot of times use an older one, you get a richer flavor. This just tastes a little bit sour, apple cider vinegary. Not the best batch. I'll probably take some of this and do a double fermentation. I have some Arizona berries, and I have a couple blackberries. So I can play with that and do like a little double fermentation on some of this, because it's not the greatest, to be 100% honest. I like it when it has still a little bit, not when it's sweet, but when it has just more flavor to it. It's very watery tasting, but not super, super sour. It's just like I said, I got a very young SCOBY in there, so, you know, it happens. Alrighty, so, to get some of a new SCOBY and some of an old SCOBY. So I need roughly 8 ounces to start out my new batch. And I don't have any distilled water. I have to go out tomorrow and pick some up. There's definitely more than that in there. But honestly, since this batch that I just made came out not so flavorful, I'm probably going to give it more starter fluid. That's the way that you can get it to have a more developed flavor. Just because the SCOBY in there, the younger one, that was actually, I had a mishap and I lost all of my SCOBYs, but I was able to salvage some starter and grow a new one. And it's just not very old, so it takes sometimes, not every batch is great. There we go. Another week's worth of probiotics. With very low sugar. This is lower than the other one, so it's like 0.035 grams per 100 milliliter. So that's nothing. 0.0, so you know. Alrighty then, that's pretty much probably all I'll have for tonight. If anyone is still interested more in the Kombucha, I could always make, you know, a full how to brew your own video. And I could, like I said, too, try maybe documenting some of the second fermentation ones I'm going to be doing. I gotta check out my macros, so I'll go ahead and fix them up and check back in so everyone gets that information. And we're going to call it a night. Alrighty then. Thanks for sticking in, and like I said, if anyone has any suggestions for future content, or you have any questions or concerns, you know, so far, just leave them in the comments below. Thanks a lot for checking me out. Alright, I'm back. I figured before I put everything away, I might as well just set up the double fermentation. So I got a repurposed fermenting bottle, and we have antioxidant berry. I've actually never heard of them. We just bought them. Saw them in the frozen. Put a couple of them in there. And we have some blackberries. And since it's fermenting, I'm going to put the ugly ones in. Do 4. Maybe a couple more berries. No extra sugar. I already made cheesecake out of the berries. They're pretty good. They're tart. I like them okay. Alrighty. And then some of our fresh Kombucha.